think it's fair to say that this is one of the most memorable visits I've done in the last 17 years. To this wonderful house filled with an extraordinary mix of sculpture, design, and paintings.
Anne's homes, both in Houston and the south of France, were these extraordinary environments where art and life were one and the same.
When the door to the Houston house opened, I wasn't expecting anything near to what I saw. I was blown away.
When I think of the name Schlumberger, I think of vision, imagination, and legacy.
It's one of these names that's synonymous with art.
The Schlumberger name carries with it a spirit of innovation in art, in design, in culture. And Anne Schlumberger embodied that spirit completely. She was a woman who lived with art in the most personal and fearless way. She was, in my opinion, the epitome of a great collector.
Anne was also a great philanthropist. She was on the board of the Houston Museum and, of course, the de Menil, which was also part of the family.
In mid-century American collecting, the Menils and the Schlumbergers were mixing together avant-garde European and American styles of art, but also turning their sights to non-Western art, which sometimes inspired those European or American artists. And they were able to acquire many of the greatest works of non-Western art ever seen on the market.
Anne had an incredibly independent eye. She wasn't following trends or movements. She was following her own curiosity. You see that in the way that she brought together pieces that span centuries, from Monet's luminous landscape to Dali's surreal jewelry and the extraordinary design works by Claude and François-Xavier Lalanne.
Everywhere you looked, something unexpected. A trompe-l'oeil bat even painted on the wall, which Anne loved, of course. And somewhere in all of it, I knew there was meant to be this incredible Boudin. And the moment you see it, you get this fresh blast of Normandy sea air. It's the most beautiful Boudin I've ever seen in a private collection, but also the most exuberant. You've got these fluttering pennants catching the wind, bright reds, whites and blues like the French tricolour, which is echoed in the crowd down below. It's a regatta, it's a spectacle, and it's full of joy. One of the reasons that we love Boudin is that he was among the first plein air painters, working outdoors, chasing the light. And that's the other thing, Boudin's influence on Monet. He's actually the one who encouraged Monet to paint in the first place. So it's a real treat to see both artists represented in one collection. And just like her Boudin, Anne's Monet is bursting with colour and with energy. And what makes it truly special is, of course, the subject, Rouen Cathedral. The series he paints right after the haystacks, after the poplars. It's a massive project, 2 years of work, and arguably the most important series of them all.
At the heart of this collection is François-Xavier Lalanne's Hippopotame spar, one of the most important design works ever to come to market. It's the only Hippopotame spar ever executed in copper, completely hand-wrought by the artist himself. What's so remarkable is how it encapsulates Lalanne's entire design philosophy, the union of art, humor, and function. Beneath its beautifully patinated surfaces are hidden compartments, a revolving bottle rack, an ice bucket, and glassware storage. It's playful, elegant, and utterly original.
Anne became close with the Lalanne family. And a lot of the Lalanne she has were unique, made specifically for her, with an eye towards where it was going to go.
The collection includes a remarkable suite of Claude Lalanne's designs, from the Anemone balustrade elements that once lined the staircase of Anne's Houston home, to the Porte de Jardin gates that she commissioned for her residence in the south of France. Claude's works bring a softer, more organic grace to the collection. Her vines, flowers, and small creatures transform metal into living forms, capturing the spirit of nature with extraordinary delicacy. Together, all of these works tell a story about Anne Schlumberger, not just as a collector, but as a collaborator. Someone who inspired artists to dream bigger and to create pieces that lived with her, not apart from her.
A true collector bathes herself in her art, whether it's she's surrounded with it or she's wearing it.
And that really captures for me the spirit of the whole collection. These are museum quality works, but with this wonderful sense of playfulness. I mean, you don't live with a hippo sculpture in your living room without a real sense of joie de vivre.
To me, a great collector is somebody who has passion, because everything that they own is resonating. It doesn't have to be a billion-dollar collection. It's all about the passion. And I think that's one of the things that makes Anne Schlumberger a great collector.
What makes the Schlumberger collection so powerful is that it transcends categories. It's not simply about painting, sculpture, or design. It's about the way all of these forms speak to one another. It's a collection that feels deeply personal, imaginative, and alive. A true reflection of a woman whose curiosity knew no boundaries and whose legacy continues to inspire us today.